What is up, you guys? Welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking about some basics, some winter basics that you need in your wardrobe. Now this video is going to be for those of us who live in winters that are cold AF. Let's get on into today's video. So starting off with the first thing. So like I said, this is going to be for those of us who live in winters that are just unbearably cold. Now these are all things that I literally could not live without during the winter months. So yeah, the first thing is a winter sweater. And what I mean by a winter sweater is literally your thickest, your chunkiest, your warmest sweater in your wardrobe, and I just call that my winter sweater. So I have two sweaters in my wardrobe that are literally just the thickest, craziest, warmest things. One of them being this sweater here from Zara. I picked this up a few years back. It is the chunkiest knit and I absolutely love it. So something like this I love to wear underneath my winter coat. I love to just wear around the house to keep warm. For the most part, on those days where it's minus 40 Celsius, I am 100% wearing this underneath my coat just to have that extra layer of warmth. So I highly suggest getting yourself a sweater that you can just have to layer on under all of your other winter gear to keep yourself warmer. And the thing with something like this is, like when I worked my office job, I would walk to work. It was like a 20-minute, half-hour walk. So on those winter days, I'd have like my work outfit, obviously. I would pop a sweater like this on over top of my work outfit, then pop my parka on, then my scarf, all my other gear, whatever, walk to work, take it off with my jacket. So you're just keeping it as that extra layer to keep you warm. It doesn't necessarily have to be part of your outfit if you don't want it to be. Moving on to number two, and that is gonna be a good quality parka. I cannot stress enough how much I live in my parka, because here in Ottawa, like where I live, I probably live in my parka a good 5 to 6 months out of the year, like starting in November, usually until about April. I have to have my parka because it's just cold, it's windy, there's usually a lot of snow, there's blowing snow, and you just don't want to deal with that. So a good parka is something you need to invest in if you want to keep warm. And there are definitely options for cute parkas out there, and I wanted to show you guys noise parkas because I am obsessed with noise parkas, and I know you guys would love them too because they are completely cruelty-free. They use all faux furs, all vegan leathers, everything like that, completely cruelty-free, and they also are quite sustainable as well. They use recycled bottles in their products. So I've worn a noise parka for the past, I want to say 3 winters. I have a gray one, like an ashy colored one. It's changed my life in the winter time. So this year I reached out to Noise and they have kindly sent along this black one here. Yeah, I just wanted a classic black parka that's long. It's gonna go to my knees. It'll cover my bum. It's just super, super warm. And I also love how the hoods are big. So you can pop on your hood. It's gonna block all of the wind from hitting your face. So if you guys are on the hunt for a new parka this season, I would definitely recommend checking out Noise. If you are interested in something that is a little bit more sustainable, that's cruelty-free, and all of that good stuff, because their products are honestly amazing. I have nothing bad to say about that company. I just really, really love them. And I thought you guys would like them as well, which is why I wanted to talk about them. All right, so the next thing is a good pair of winter boots. Obviously, this is another essential to have in the winter time. I just recently picked up a new pair of winter boots that I actually thought were quite stylish, because I know with winter boots, a lot of them are quite clunky and it's like you don't really want to wear them, but you kind of have to because it's snowy, it's slushy, it's really cold. So yeah, so this year I was on the hunt for something that was kind of chic, but also was going to keep my feet warm and dry. I found these ones on the Bay. So the brand for these is Santana Canada, and these are like the Aquatherm line. What drew me to this boot was that it kind of resembled a combat boot, and I am obsessed with my combat boots. I wear them all the time, so I thought this was kind of like the snow version of that. So I went ahead and ordered these. Absolutely love them. I have not tried them out in minus 30 weather yet, so I will have to update you guys on how they make out with that. But it says they're good up to minus 20 Celsius, which is minus 4 Fahrenheit, it says. They have the faux fur lining on the inside, and these as well are also vegan leather and all faux fur, which was another reason why I ended up buying these ones. And I like how on the side it has has the zipper so you're not having to constantly tie up laces, which I hate doing. The next thing that I wanted to mention is a big chunky scarf. So having a big blanket scarf or just something that's extremely warm is going to be very essential for you. So I have this big blanket scarf. This is my biggest scarf here, and this I got from Zara a few years back, and I just love it. I will probably never part ways with this scarf because this is my go-to winter scarf when it is frigidly cold. What I like to do with something like this is just wrap it around my face, and then I will tuck the excess bits into my coat and zip it up completely. That way no cold air is hitting my chest whatsoever, and I have that big bulkiness of the scarf up around my face, so I can literally just hide my face in that, because a lot of days when it is really cold here, I actually only have my eyeballs showing because there's nothing worse than getting wind hitting you across the face when it is that cold. So the next couple things, obviously a hat and mittens. You need cute little accessories to go along with your winter gear. My hands are extremely sensitive to the cold, so I always make sure I have my mittens with me. I never ever leave my house without mittens in the winter time. I always wear a hat too, especially now that I have Max. I'm out and about walking a lot, and I'm always bundled to the nines because I hate being cold. So with a hat and mitts, obviously there's a million different options out there for things that you can get. I would definitely recommend for hats and mitts, if you're getting something that is knitted, make sure that it is lined. So as you can see on this hat here, see how there's like the fleece lining in there? That is just gonna help to keep you so much warmer. If you don't have any lining on the inside, what I find is that the wind kind of goes through the knit and it'll still hit your head or hit your hands if you are wearing mittens that don't have lining either. And that's gonna make you cold. Well, it makes me cold. So that is something I always look out for when I'm looking for my gear that I want to keep me the warmest. So for the last thing, extra layers are a key part of your winter wardrobe. I always layer up like crazy in the winter time, and I just think you can never have too many layers when it's really cold. One thing that I love to do is just layer very basic shirts and things like that underneath what I'm wearing. So like right now I'm inside and I obviously haven't left, so I'm not layering anything up right now, but if I were to be leaving today, I would layer a shirt underneath like my blouse like this. I have this almost like a nudie pink, very basic cami, and I honestly wear this under like every single shirt, especially in the winter time. Something like this, it's gonna go perfectly underneath here. You're not even gonna notice that you're wearing it, like no one else would notice that you're wearing it, and it just provides that extra little layer underneath your clothing to keep you that much warmer. My camera just died. So if you get a fitted camisole that's like a nude color or something like that, something that's gonna go very seamlessly under your clothing, it's gonna provide you with that extra layer and keep you that much warmer. Another thing I like to do if I'm just wearing a basic sweater or something like that, I'll even pop a long sleeve on underneath there, so a fitted long sleeve. Even if you're not going for that layered look, then find something that's gonna hide underneath your clothing so that no one will even notice that you're wearing it, but just having those extra layers is so crucial. Also for your pants. So if I'm wearing a looser fitted pant, then I will go ahead and wear some long johns underneath that. So I just have a very basic pair of black long johns, and these are gonna go great under anything that is a little bit baggier, a little bit more looser fitting. And if I'm wearing pants that are tighter, like skinny jeans or, you know, even leggings or something like that, I'll wear nylons underneath those. Nylons are the best for layering under. They are going to give you that extra little bit of warmth in that layer as well. And even if you don't have long johns, if you just have a basic pair of leggings, you can pop those on underneath your looser fitted pants as well, and that's going to help out big time. So yeah, those are my winter picks for when it is cold AF. Hopefully you guys found this helpful, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.